Hi, welcome back to my channel, Zen and Fit, where I talk a lot about mental health, health and wellness, and I also do cover some lifestyle topics on this channel. I would like to thank all of the new recent subscribers to the platform. Your support is so much appreciated because it allows me to continue making content on this channel. I usually post once a week on here, but sometimes life happens and I'm not always able to do that, but that's my ultimate goal on this platform is to at least post on a weekly basis on here. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be continuing with the special series that I've been doing on well-known individuals who've been open about mental health or have discussed it at some point in their lives. And in today's video, I'm actually going to be covering Simone Biles. Many people would consider Simone Biles to be an accomplished athlete. She's gone to 3 different Summer Olympics for gymnastics, and she's also participated in several different US championships as well as international championships. So she's done a lot in her career when it comes to gymnastics. But there was a point in time where she had to take a step back from her field due to her mental health. Prior to the Tokyo Olympic Games, Simone Biles shared with people how she was dealing with anxiety as well as panic attacks. But while she was participating in the Tokyo Games, it was really affecting her to the point where she was dealing with a mental block. And I guess in the gymnastics field, they refer to it as twisties, where a gymnast loses control of their body in air and they're no longer able to complete a twisting skill that they normally are able to do so easily. And so this was something Simone Biles started encountering during the Tokyo Olympics. And she realized the severity of this. And so she took a step back and made an announcement and said, hey, you know what? I can't compete because I need to protect my mental health. I need to preserve my well-being. And I think it was brave of her to not only do that, but also make it public by stating that was the reason why she had to take a step away. And she said in the past how she doesn't want to feel like the pressure is on her to be like an advocate or for people to look up to her. But she also understands that she's a public figure. And so eventually Simone Biles became a mental health advocate. And it doesn't mean that, of course, that she has all of the answers and knows what to do all the time. But she's willing to be transparent with people so that other people can relate, or not only relate, I should say, but that they can see her struggles and understand that it's okay to acknowledge your own personal struggles, especially if you're going through something stressful that is affecting your mental well-being. Because Simone Biles is human, just like all of us. And we may go through things in life that affect us mentally. And it's important for us to be aware of our mental well-being and acknowledge things that can compromise our overall mental well-being. And that was something that Simone Biles was willing to do. She recognized that this was problematic, and instead of her just ignoring it and trying to proceed in the Olympic event, she said, no, for my safety, for my overall physical safety, because like if you're having a mental block, especially mid-air, I imagine that can be so frightening and also puts your safety at risk. So overall, it's important to recognize red flags, and everybody's red flags may be different. For Simone Biles, when she was participating in the Olympic event, she recognized, hey, this is a red flag. I'm having a mental block. I can't continue to proceed like this. For others who are working in different occupations, whether it's some form of ride sharing or healthcare or customer service, Let's say, for example, the ride sharing. And you notice that you're having panic attacks while you're driving. Maybe that's your red flag to say, you know what, I need to take a step back right now because I'm going through something and it's impacting me. It's impairing my ability to be able to do certain activities, whether it's work related activities or something else. And hopefully, for some of you, you have the ability or the flexibility to be able to take a step back because, especially in the society that we live in with the current economic state of affairs for many people out there, it can be a struggle. Maybe for a lot of people, they may not have to have the time off from work, or they can't afford to take time off from work. And so finding other ways or avenues, I should say, to navigate to protect your mental well-being. If you have health insurance, maybe that's connecting to a licensed therapist to process and heal and address certain issues that are going on in your life. Maybe it's joining a support group or group therapy programs. Ignoring red flags, whether it's certain impairments that you're starting to encounter, whether it's work related or other facets of your life, isn't going to go away on its own just by ignoring it. Usually it'll just get worse. And so, like, if you're noticing that you no longer enjoy engaging in certain enjoyable activities that were once really important to you, that there's a shift in how you interact with people, or maybe you're sleeping more, not willing to get up and start your day. Maybe those are warning signs that your mental health is on a decline. Maybe you're experiencing some form of depression or something like that. And it's not to diagnose anyone, it's just sharing of information. But recognizing those red flags. And so when it comes to Simone Biles' story, it just shows that she was aware of the certain red flags that she was encountering at that time, how her anxiety was affecting her, and she didn't just ignore it because it's not going to just go away on its own until you address it. So, one of the key takeaways is just being mindful of your own mental health needs and noticing things that aren't conducive to your mental well being and seeing how you can modify that or create some healthy boundaries if you can to mitigate it where it's not negatively impacting you. So I hope you found this video to be helpful, and I look forward to reading any comments or feedback you may have. And until next time, please take care of yourselves.